Hello everyone, welcome to the Hypergamous Journey. My name is Denise. At this channel we discuss dating advice for women 55 and older from a hypergamous perspective. Hypergamy is the cultural tradition, cultural practice of marrying, dating a man of a higher social and economic level. Today I would like to discuss a conversation that I had with a man who looked to be in his mid to late 40s regarding dating. And he's married 20 plus years, and he has two adult sons who are in college. One son, I think, is a junior in college, and then the other one is 1 or 2 years graduated 1 to 2 years ago from college. And he said that when he has discussions with his sons about dating, that he lets them know what a woman looks like on the outside is important. And he didn't necessarily say, if her hair is this long, or what complexion she is, or if she's heavy, or if she's thin, tall. He didn't do any of those kinds of physical characteristics. He started to talk about how much makeup she wore, how long her nails were, or are, how much makeup she wears, how long her nails are, what kind of clothing she wears. So he talked about those things that together give you a first impression of a person. So this is before you talk to her, before you say anything. It's just, how does she look? And so he's not one for a lot of makeup. He talked about the very long eyelashes. He talked about the very long nails. He talked about how women reveal too much of their body. And he told his sons and they're in college. So he told his sons, at least one of them is, he told his sons not to be concerned about the girls who want to stand out, but to be looking at the girls who are in the back row, in the back room, the quiet, nerdy ones, to look at them as opposed to the ones that are calling attention to themselves by dressing provocatively, by, the exaggerated lashes, the exaggerated nails in crazy colors. Well, in my opinion, they're crazy colors. And all those kinds of things that really can make a woman look like, kind of ratchet. I'm just going to say it's just not natural the way things are overdone by some women. And I'm talking about women of any age, but because I'm having a conversation with a father who has young sons in the 20s age group, so I'm talking about those women. And this is a man who believes and said, in so many words, that women have the power if they would just stop sleeping with these guys. And he also talked about African American men in particular, young men in particular, because he is an African American man and his children are African American. And he said that women have the power. They don't realize they have the power, but if they stop sleeping with guys, then maybe African American young men might do some things differently. Now, we know that it's all layered, right? There's no one way to handle anything. But I told him that we know one thing about men. we know nothing else, we know one thing about men. And that is this. They want our cookies. I don't care if they're 60. I don't care if they're 70. I don't care if they're 80 and can't do a thing. They still look at you with lust in their eyes, as if they could do something. They still do. Because in their mind, they still can, even though the body may not be cooperating. But in their mind, they still can. So he said, I was absolutely right. So ladies, we know that one thing. And I like to say this. You have no leverage until he wants yours. You have no leverage until he wants yours. Then you can start negotiating your terms. Prior to that, you have no leverage. You can't discuss anything. I mean, you can, but it's like talking to a brick wall. It's like talking to a wall. No response. He'll say, yes, I understand. But in his mind, he's like, whatever. I'll just move on to the next one who's not going to give me all of these requirements. And that's what you want to do. And it was confirmed by this conversation with this man. I said, if we stop doing that, and when he wants it from us, we say, this is what the requirements are. And he doesn't do it, but proceeds to walk away. You've won either way. You've won if he stays and does the requirements, and only time will tell. And you've won if he walks away because you haven't wasted any time with him. He already knows. You say thank you to those men because they know they're not going to do what's necessary to get your cookie. He's not. And he's like, well, why should I do that when, Becky down the street will give it to me on the first date or within a week or within 30 days with a minimum amount of effort. Well, we say, have a good time. Have a good time. So the point is this, is that I was talking with a father, mid to late 40s father who has two sons in their early 20s. And he sees the problem with women today and his sons dating quality women. And unfortunately, we're judged by how we look. Or fortunately, if you're young, it's like, and you look, good. It doesn't take much for a young woman to look good. It just doesn't. That's the way it is. And when we were their age, it didn't take much for us to look good either. So everyone has their season. So he confirmed the things that I had been thinking about dating for mature women and for young women. Dating is not the same. And from my experience dating men in my age group, and from him explaining the things that his sons are going through, it's all the same. Similar from different age groups, but the issues are still the same. Young women are giving it away, and older women are giving it away too. Because, we think if you want it that way and that's what you want, fine. But I found that it doesn't really work in your favor when you're giving it away. And that you have the leverage when he says that he wants it from you. Then you can say what your requirements are. I require monogamy. I have to see you on a regular, continuous basis. That means, 1 to 2 times a week on Saturday. Be as specific as you can. Be as specific as you can, because you will set the expectation, and you will have an expectation of him, and he can expect and have the same expectation of you, that on Saturday, y'all are going to get together, unless you discuss it ahead of time that you're not, and there's going to be another day to replace it. It may be once a week. It may be twice a week. He says, I want you to call me. How often do you want me to call? What are you expecting? It's all about expectation and setting it up. And if he doesn't want that from you, you're just dating. You're not in a relationship. You have no leverage, and don't give it up. So that is the end of this video. But yeah, if you like this video, any of my others, please like, subscribe, share. If you have any comments, please put them in the comment section. I would love to hear your thoughts. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.